everybody, it's Jeremy again with another video for Life by the Square Inch. Once again, I am back today with my 30-day world, the challenge that has been put forth by the Absolute Tabletop guys in conjunction with their Dead Man's Guide to Dragongrin Kickstarter campaign. Today is day 10, question number 10, and the question today is, which faction in your world is feared and reviled? So first up, I'm going to talk about Rothstein. There is a group that is only really whispered about in Rothstein. It fills a similar role to the Illuminati in our real world, and they're called the Dragongrin. That's really all I'm going to say about that. The second setting is Roth. Roth doesn't really have any factions that are outright feared, but there are a lot of other races that kind of mistrust the dwarves. The only plant life in Roth grows within the gray. So wood is not a resource that people really have. Therefore, steel is also a rarity, though it does exist. The dwarves are the only ones that know the secret to creating this dread steel, called such because nobody really likes having it around. So it kind of fills you with an uncomfortable feeling that you just cannot shake. The third setting is Acid Rain. Cadian's Keep is divided amongst several powerful and territorial gangs. Each one of them is incredibly dangerous and well equipped and has an army of members kind of at its beck and call. They were designed to somewhat kind of be caricatures of real-world prison gangs, as well as to capture a similar kind of divisive climate that you can see in the movie The Warriors. As such, it is largely divided by race. So we have the Amazons, which is a gang comprised entirely of women who kill most men on sight. We have the Amber Dragons, who are formed when there was a truce between the Triads and the Yakuza. We have the Black Mambas, which is mostly made of African Americans. We have Los Lobos, which is the gang that is mostly the Hispanic and Latin inmates. And the Pack Rats, which is really just kind of a group of a bunch of crazy kind of inventor types of all different kinds that came together. And then last but not least, we have the Wild Stallions, who is where most of the whites kind of end up. The fourth setting is Dowrenland. The two factions that are the most feared in Dowrenland are definitely the armies of the Kingdom of the Hearts and that of the Kingdom of Spades. In the east, the Crimson Phalanx is kind of known for their impenetrable shield wall, as well as their exceptionally quick ability to establish a fortress outpost. In the west, the Obsidian Legion is an army who bolsters their ranks with the demonically possessed and the undead, both making them very difficult to kill. The fifth setting is Caldera. The Reclaimers are certainly the most feared faction, at least to those who are breaking the arcane law. These are kind of like the U.S. Marshals, the Texas Rangers, and the Pinkertons, kind of all rolled into one. They really excel at tracking down magic users and those who might be in possession of magical artifacts. As for reviled, many people in the Caldera territory see spellcasters as being untrustworthy and dangerous, kind of inviting harm to all of those who happen to be around them. So they're definitely not well thought of. The sixth setting is Chrome City. There are many in Chrome City who are fearful and disgusted by the officers of the CCPD. The Astra users, particularly the ones hiding out in the Outage District, tend to have a certain disdain for the Inquisitors, but for the majority of the populace, they truly despise the nobility of House Aldemont, kind of their obtuse flaunting of affluence that they tend to show. The last and final setting is Momentum. Metal ore does not occur naturally in the surface of the grave fields or in the Ascended Isles or anywhere else for that matter. However, metal ore is found in abundance in the Down Under. And the only ones that are brave enough to mine it are the dwarves. So spending time in the Down Under, however, amongst the fiends that are found there, kind of starts to open yourself up to possession. And many of the dwarves that mine down there eventually kind of end up losing their fight against the internal demons that they start to gather over the years. And eventually they become very disturbing individuals. So this causes a lot of the people in the world of Momentum to kind of both fear and revile them. Guys, that's it for me for day 10, question 10 of my 30-day world challenge. This is another video in the series of Life by the Square Inch. If you see what you like, hit the like button, drop a subscription if you don't mind. There's plenty of stuff to check out on the channel. Check out some of the live play games, some of the other videos in this series, and very, very soon, some other videos that are going to be kind of put up here for your consumption. So take it easy, and until next time, may your dice roll high and your snacks always be within reach.